Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at top 7 most comfortable cruiser motorcycles for 2024. Number 7. Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S is a middleweight machine that ditches the usual hefty price tag and aggressive ergonomics for a budget-friendly, comfort-focused ride. Unlike its cruiser cousins that hunch you forward, the Vulcan S boasts a more relaxed seating position with mid-set foot controls and a well-padded saddle. It's like your favorite armchair, but with 2 wheels and a whole lot more freedom. Think of it as a Goldilocks situation, not too stretched out like a sport bike, not too cramped like some choppers. This cruiser seat height is on the shorter side too, so even shorter riders can plant their feet firmly on the ground at stoplights. Plus, Kawasaki's ErgoFit system allows you to adjust the foot pegs and handlebar reach to truly personalize your comfort zone. Now, don't be fooled by the comfy seat. The Vulcan S packs a punch. Its engine delivers smooth, enjoyable power, perfect for cruising down highways or navigating city streets. And the best part, this motorcycle won't break the bank. With a starting price around $7,000, it's an attractive option for new riders or those looking for a comfortable, wallet-friendly cruiser experience. Number 6. Honda Rebel 1100T. The Honda Rebel 1100T might not be your grandpa's rocking chair on 2 wheels, but it throws down a decent gauntlet in the comfort department. Sure, it shares its DNA with the standard Rebel, known for its playful handling, but the T adds some touring-friendly features that nudge it towards long rides without begging for mercy from your backside. One key comfort factor is the wind protection. The Batwing fairing shields you from the brunt of highway wind, keeping your fatigue levels in check, especially on those chilly mornings. Plus, the upright riding position keeps your head and shoulders comfortably above the buffeting zone. It's not a full-blown dresser, but for weekend getaways and chasing sunsets, it does the trick. Now, let's talk about the seat. It's decently padded, but some riders might crave a bit more plush for all-day adventures. The good news: Honda offers a slew of aftermarket options, and with a starting price tag around $12,000, you've got some wiggle room to customize your comfort zone. The Rebel 1100T might not be the undisputed king of long-distance comfort, but it strikes a balance between sporty handling and enough creature comforts to make those miles melt away pleasantly. It's a cruiser with an adventurous streak, and if you're looking for a fun and comfortable companion for weekend escapes, the Rebel 1100T is definitely worth a test ride. Number 5. BMW R18. The BMW R18 has got that head-turning, old-school muscle with the biggest boxer engine BMW's ever built. But beneath that vintage charm lies a surprising amount of modern comfort. Unlike some cruisers that hunch you over like a question mark, the R18's upright riding position puts less strain on your back and shoulders. It's like sitting in a comfy armchair, albeit one that throws you down the highway. Speaking of highways, the plush suspension absorbs bumps with ease, smoothing out even the roughest patches of asphalt. Those long stretches become a breeze, thanks in part to the cruise control that comes standard. Now, all you need to worry about is keeping your eyes on the road, and maybe resisting the urge to crank up the optional Marshall sound system. Let's be honest, comfort doesn't come cheap. The R18 starts at a cool $17,500, and that price tag can climb quickly with all the bells and whistles. But if you're looking for a cruiser that combines classic looks with modern comfort, the R18 is a smooth operator that will have you eating up miles in style. Just be prepared to shell out some serious dough for the privilege. Number 4. Triumph Rocket 3 GT. The Triumph Rocket 3 GT isn't your typical muscle bike. Sure, it packs a monstrous 2500cc engine that'll leave you grinning like a maniac, but it also boasts some surprising comfort features that might have you rethinking your definition of a long ride. First off, the ergonomics are designed to fit a wider range of riders. Forget that hunched-over cafe racer pose. The Rocket 3 GT lets you stretch out with forward-mounted foot controls that adjust to 3 different positions. Your throne? A sculpted touring seat that's surprisingly plush and adjustable at a comfortable 29.5 inches. That means no more feeling like you're about to slide right off after conquering a few miles. Think you can't bring a buddy along for the fun? Think again. The Rocket 3 GT offers an adjustable pillion backrest, so your passenger can relax and enjoy the scenery while you unleash the beast beneath you. Now, comfort doesn't come cheap. Be prepared to shell out a starting price around $21,000, But hey, for a bike that combines heart-pounding power with unexpected comfort, that might just be a steal. Just remember, this rocket might have a plush seat, but it's definitely built for those who crave an exhilarating ride. Number 3. Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Voyager. The Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Voyager is more like a comfy living room that happens to travel at highway speeds. Let's face it, road trips are all about the journey, and the Voyager makes sure that journey isn't filled with aches and pains. Imagine cruising down the open road with your back supported by a plush seat that feels more like an armchair than a motorcycle saddle. Your feet rest comfortably on floorboards, and the wide handlebar keeps your arms in a relaxed position. Even your passenger gets the 5-star treatment with a spacious seat and backrest. Think of those long stretches of highway. The Voyager's windshield deflects wind and bugs, keeping you feeling fresh. And when the weather decides to throw a tantrum, the full fairing shields you from the elements. Plus, with a built-in sound system, you can crank up the tunes and drown out the road noise. Just don't forget to be mindful of other drivers. Now, comfort doesn't come cheap. The Vulcan 1700 Voyager starts at around $14,000, so it's an investment. But if you're looking for a motorcycle that will turn pavement into a pleasure cruise, this Kawasaki might be the perfect fit for your next adventure. Number 2. Indian Springfield. The Indian Springfield's got the classic American cruiser looks and the throaty engine to match, but it's all wrapped up in a surprisingly comfortable package. Imagine cruising down the highway for hours on end and actually not feeling like you need a chiropractor appointment afterwards. That's the magic of the Springfield. It all starts with the seating position. The rider's seat is like an armchair on wheels, with ample padding and enough room for most builds. Your arms won't be stretched out either, thanks to the wide handlebars that put you in a relaxed, upright posture. Throw in the spacious floorboards that give your feet room to roam, and you've got a recipe for long-distance comfort that won't leave you feeling cramped. Now, let's talk about the ride itself. The Springfield suspension soaks up bumps like a champ, smoothing out even the roughest roads. You won't be bouncing around like a beach ball. Instead, you'll be gliding along with a sense of confidence that comes from a well-balanced machine. While the price tag of around $19,000 might raise an eyebrow, consider it an investment in your comfort. After all, happiness is priceless on a long road trip. Number 1. Honda Goldwing. The Honda Goldwing is more like a luxurious armchair that happens to travel at highway speeds. Picture yourself cruising down the open road, wind gently breezing past a large, comfortable windshield, and your backside cradled in a plush seat that could rival your living room recliner. That's the Goldwing experience. Honda doesn't skimp on rider and passenger comfort. The wide, supportive seats offer ample legroom, even for taller riders, and the adjustable backrest ensures a relaxed posture. Your arms won't ache from fighting wind resistance, thanks to the electronically adjustable windscreen. Feeling a chill? Crank up the heated grips and seats, perfect for those early morning starts or late-night rides. Think of it as a two-wheeled escape pod from the daily grind. Now all this comfort comes at a price. The Goldwing starts at around $25,000, so it's definitely an investment. But if you crave a motorcycle that feels more like a first-class airplane seat than a bare-bones riding machine, the Goldwing might just be your perfect long-distance companion. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. If you found it helpful, then make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.